Welcome everybody to season 2 of FadeSMP.
Woo! Yay!
Season 1 was a blast, and I hope season 2 will be even better. Now I'm gonna pass it on to Cyro to list the members.
Today with us we have Nitro, Zyther, Rainman, Turkey, Nixpix, Crink, and Exphonic. We have some more members who couldn't show up today, as well as some new additions that weren't in season 1. So keep on the eye out for that. They'll be in the description. On to Zyther for our sponsors.
FadeSMP Season 2 is sponsored by Paragon and is hosted by Creeper Host. We couldn't be here without them. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at FadeSMP.
And yeah, that's basically
Basically, we've got custom terrain this season, and it's going to be a blast.
Oh yeah.
Very custom terrain.
It's
It's
very
gonna be
nice.
awesome.
Looks very nice. So
So,
that's basically it. Hope you guys will have a good
enjoy the
season.
season.
And yeah.
Alright,
Peace.
let's go, boys.
Whoa. Yeah, you just got.
I found a house.
What?
Oh yeah, you run around and you can find.
Oh,
like,
we found some of those. Wait, it's something
Oh,
with the plugin.
Is it like a villager?
Oh, I'm
house
taking
or
this,
something?
dude.
yeah,
Oh
if
my
you-
gosh, I'm
if you
taking.
find
This
them,
is mine.
it's fine.
Wait, what did you find?
I got, well, first off, almost a full enchantment setup.
Holy crap.
3 enchantment tables,
Damn.
diamond horse armor. I share with you guys, of course.
What?
What the hell?
Oh, I already know where I'm building my house.
That's
Nick,
cool.
that
Yeah, you guys
area's
can
mine.
find all
Apples.
those like
Yeah,
I
around
have
the
it.
map. I'm not even kidding. And
We're gonna
Yeah, I
be
have
close
5
to the
enchantment
top.
tables. Anybody want one?
Wait, Nick, let's start next to each other. for
dude,
the
you could
recording.
you could sell
Oh,
them.
yeah,
Alright, let's go
that's
to
my
the,
shop. That's my
recording
shop.
room.
Because that was a good
Episode
idea.
1, building my house. Episode 1 complete. I'm done.
We found
Oh,
a house.
No, for real, you
Wait,
guys
what'd you
see
say,
this
sorry?
house, you guys will be like, dude, that's
I gotta see
insane.
this. Wait.
I got
Let me
I got a
go
Silk
find
Touch
this.
book.
What?
Yo, we ballin'. We good.
We really should have looked into this terrain generation. Just
Nah,
a
it's
bit
fine.
more.
I like it. I like.
I gotta
this is
claim this
fine,
house somehow.
Wait, sorry. What did you say?
So it's like the terrain like similar.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, it's pretty similar. But if the caves are working, then it's 10 times better already.
Scoreboard.
Anyway, I'm gonna get a little bit of
Objectives, set
food
display
from
list.
these things. Wait. So where could we meet up? I want to see this house thing. That seems really
Or
interesting.
object.
Here, I'll go back to spawn. I got. I'll lead you to- I have to
Okay,
memorize how
I'll
to
go
get
there.
back here anyway. So.
List
Oh,
help.
yeah, it'll take a bit to like learn where everything is on the server.
That didn't work.
Actually, it's not too far of a walk. I should make a path there. I'm here.
Add help.
I'm at spawn.
Okay, I'm at spawn too. I don't see you.
I'm on the edge. Are you in the middle or?
I'm
Oh,
on the,
you.
like,
Keep
where we
turn
did the
on.
intro.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see you. Okay.
Yeah,
is
this
it way.
So, dude. Soldiers.
Yo, this is cool. I'm serious. I built this.
I'm gonna go.
Oh my god,
probably
you have like a
record my
level
own thing.
30?
Level 30 enchant. There was chests.
There's more.
There was
up
chests
there?
up here. I put that down. I don't have a pickaxe though. I got a sword though.
User left your channel.
The sun is rising. Hey, what's up, you guys? And for those of you that don't know, my name is Raymond11, and welcome to a new beginning. Now, a lot of you may be having a lot of different emotions, okay? And that's what I want to talk about this first episode, because I do realize that this probably wasn't the move that a lot of you guys were expecting, okay? You just got done watching sort of like the beginning clips. Please get away. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Oh. Sharpness 3. Where's that anvil? Let's get sharpness 3 on this thing. Alright. Do not want anybody destroying my cool house. Thank you. Okay. Let's get into it. Alright. There's a cave over here that I'd like to go investigate first while we talk. Oh no, I think Cairo's in it. Let's just see what's up. Let's see if he took the other one. He may have, but it's no big deal. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's a tree. Oh, I heard it. Oh, the skeleton. Alright, we're just gonna head out. That's fine. I got the quartz for my place anyway. Anyway, this probably isn't the move that a lot of you expected nor wanted. This sort of fell in my lap too, and I'm gonna be completely honest in this video just sort of hopefully give a lot of you guys some basis. I've already talked about this, or at least mentioned it to the members, so they all are aware. But I felt like you guys should know too. This was not my original plan, of course. My original plan was to join FadeSMP. I asked the owner if I could join about a month ago, about 6 weeks ago. And he told me to wait a bit, and he wanted to see how my channel developed. And in the meantime, I got to know a lot of the Theta members and got to play a lot of games with them. I would consider a lot of those guys my really close friends, and I still look forward to playing a lot of games with them. Like, I hope like this doesn't, affect that, if that makes sense. Okay, good. I got the steak. But I never really got like a definite answer. So, the owner said, let's wait a bit. So I waited, and then I waited a lot more, and I was just sort of badgering him almost. Like I told him, is that this is really new to me, asking to join an SMP. I haven't had to do something like this since I was a freshman in high school. So to do it as a freshman in college now is sort of awkward for me, and it was very awkward. It's still awkward, I must say. So never got a definite answer. Just sort of kept my head down and did what I could to stay relevant and to keep doing it. But the YouTube side, I wasn't happy. Still not totally happy, I guess. Like, SMP has always been my thing. I've always been very intrigued by SMP. I guess right now I'm trying to figure out if it was SMP or if it was the business side. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Was I in love with running it, or was I in love with it? If that makes sense, my hope is that I was in love with it and that I can, play. I really want to play. I'm dedicated and I really want to do this, but I haven't done it in a long time. And so I'm nervous, very nervous. And I hope that you guys will understand that, like, if I ever miss up or something like that, I hope everybody understands is that I'm very nervous. I'm probably just as nervous as a lot of other people that are in the SMP with me right now. Just the way people sort of act around me, I can already tell. And so I'm just as nervous, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I wanted to join Theta, and Theta was going to go, or is going to, their second season, I think. This is Fade's second season, and I've always known about Fade, and I know a few of the guys in Fade too. So Fade was actually, I guess, for lack of a better term, my backup plan. But Theta was always my all-time goal because I already knew a lot of the members. I established a relationship with those guys, and I liked those guys. I knew them. They were my friends. Or are my friends. Still my friends. But the owner didn't respond, I guess, to put it simply. He never really answered any of my DMs unless it was something for him. Like I gave them all suit skins and asked to have a screenshot, and he said thanks. Earlier that day, I actually asked him again about joining, and he didn't answer that. He sort of ignored that. So it was stuff like that that's just sort of it sort of pushed me away even more and made me frustrated. Dude, we're not getting any luckier. These guys have already found like mine shafts and stuff. I'm just hoping to get that lucky. I want to ask, did you dig down for the mine shaft? Or did you find in cave? Oh, so he dug down. Oh, okay. Alright, so we may have to do that too. Because I think these caves here are just for build purposes. What? Y level are we at? Oh, we're still at 68. Oh. Sorry, really dark. Oh, there's probably a cave right there then. If there's a zombie, there's a cave. Right here? Yeah. So yeah, he just didn't answer me, and it really upset me. And it upset me to the point where I debated opening up World again. Hence my tweet, Rebirth. Or all the other stuff about on the main Twitter. The sun is rising, stuff like that. That all stemmed from Henry, I guess, because you know, I figured, well, if I'm not gonna be able to join, I might as well just make my own again. You know, same sort of mindset I had last time I made World. Actually, that's actually the same mindset I had. And so I was debating that, and I talked a lot about it on my rant Twitter. You guys that follow the rant, I want to just say thank you guys. You guys helped me a lot with figuring out what I wanted to do. But I came to a list of pros and cons. So, and I'm going to talk more about this again, but I just want to get a lot of it out of the way. So the pros of opening up World would I would have my own SMP again. I could reestablish the name and hopefully end it again on a high note. I could do it how I wanted, wouldn't have to answer to people, and I could, you know, basically get my power back. The cons is that I would have to be in an SMP with a lot of people I had never known before. I would have to start over completely, you know, not knowing a single person in the SMP, trying to rule, I guess, or boss around people that I've never met before, and would probably end up resorting to adding a lot of fans, which, if you don't know, I've always been really against. So, the also thing is that my time is limited, and the Fade guys know this. In September 7th, I will be going to college. And if I'm a member of an SMP, I can leave that SMP and the SMP will still go on. But if I own an SMP and I have to go to college and I have to quit YouTube and everything, the SMP closes down too. And I didn't want to put the people that wanted to be members of that SMP in that kind of position. You know? I didn't want to tell them that, hey, this SMP is going to be great for a little while until I have to leave. So that was my main reason why. Those were my two main reasons. One, I really didn't want to have to do this again with a ton of new people that I've never met before and all that stuff. Whoops. Sort of overpowered right now. And I also didn't want to have to put the members in that kind of position. So then I did put everything in position. I got a good logo from Boots Plays, paid money for that. I even actually made the video that was going to go out announcing that the season was going to start again, which was very hard. And I started making documents and everything like that. I basically was prepared to go. But then out of the blue, I got invited to Fade. And that threw another mix. I threw another really wrench in the mix. These guys are a great group of guys. They have been very welcoming. I think I can teach these guys a lot before I have to leave. About how to run an SMP. You know, I think I've already taught them a bit, which has been really nice. I feel it feels good to, I guess, lend a hand. It feels like old times, to be honest with you, with the terrain and all this. Already having a little bit better luck, though, with the terrain. If we can just find this freaking cave. Okay. But, again, it wasn't my first choice. And that's probably the hardest thing for me to even... Like, it probably doesn't make a big... It's probably not a big deal for the other guys in this group. And it's probably not a big deal for you guys, right? But it's a big deal for me. It's like something that's on my conscience that I feel terrible about. Like, how would you... Like, I think of it... If I was the owner of an SMP and somebody flat out said, you weren't my first choice, but I'll go with you guys anyway because I don't really have another option, I would be devastated. And I feel terrible as a person. Like, I feel very bad. And... there's just nothing I can do about... Oh, God! Oh, God! I need to remember that this is 1-8. So I can just come in here and mow everybody down and not be afraid at all. Okay, so this is... The caves are pretty good. I feel like ores are a bit less, but we're finding stuff like gold down here. Redstone, so already better. Hi. Would be better if it was in 1.10.9 because I gotta have dual wielding, but yeah, we're good. Yeah, this is just like a normal caving experience, sort of. A little bit better, maybe. Depends how you look at it, but different. So yeah, like, I legit was about to wait for Theta too. They literally, I know exactly when they're starting their season. I know exactly what they're doing and everything about it. I was ready to do it. I've waited 2 months. I was about to wait more, but I was also getting really tired of waiting. I wanted to do something my last summer break. You know, I wanted to be productive and go out and do some stuff, and I was eager to do some stuff, but I just really disliked not being, I guess, informed, at least giving like a definite yes or a definite no, if that makes sense. That was probably the most aggravating thing, was just getting ignored. So I joined Fade. I feel like it was the best move, and I'm very excited. Oh god, I'm literally swinging in the dark. If you can't see, I can't see. Just so letting everybody know. You should have exploded. You had no right. Sweet. What else we got up here? Is that lava? Oh my god, that's insanely bright. Yeah, so I'm in Fade. I promised these guys, and I promised myself that no matter what, you know, no matter if Henry came to me and said, dude, what are you doing? We were going to let you in, yada, 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 that I would stay loyal to these guys because they opened their doors for me, you know? They said they let me in, you know, they invited me. And I feel like it's only fair that I give it my all, regardless of my time and how much time I should spend, what little time I do have, giving my everything into it and not holding back, if that makes sense. So that's what I plan to do. I plan to be one of the best members and try my best. The people we're working with are a great group of guys, but they got a lot of learning to do, I must say. I watched a lot of SMP videos, and there's a lot of learning that needs to be done. but we'll get there, and hopefully I can help them. So I hope that you guys are all okay with this. There really isn't any going back at this point. Already, though, I think I'm pretty excited, just with the terrain and the actual ores being correct. This season's going to be different for me as a player. Usually I spend my seasons working on, you know, the Nether Hub and the Town Hall and all these community builds, and I won't be doing that. I will be doing community builds, but I won't be doing stuff like that. I have plans to do like a shop. You know, I don't really plan on doing a house because I already have a house. We'll do some interior decorating and some more stuff about that next episode, but other than that, like, I don't plan on building another house. But I'm going to focus a lot on mini games this season. That's something that I sort of explored and dabbled in the other seasons of World, and I never really went full-fledged. And that's what I plan on doing this season, is going all out and making like an amusement park game land for us other members to have fun in. So if that's the type of content you're excited to see, please leave a like. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you guys support me on this decision. It's going to be different and very challenging for me as a person, but I really hope that it humbles me and makes me appreciate all of the hard work and dedication that I put in over the last 2 years on WorldSMP. I love you guys. I hope you guys love me too. And we'll see you guys next episode.